don't know if it was a fetus.
Okay, Kate, let me ask you this. Jill, let me ask you this. If that's the case, if the case is that we don't know in what form the Son of Man, the Son of God came about, right? If we don't know, then why was a uterus needed in the first place?
No, the question is, have you ever thought about being teleported without having intercourse?
No, it doesn't. That has no bearing on what I just asked you. Jill, that has no bearing on what I asked you. Jill, that has no bearing on what I asked you. What I asked you was why was a uterus even needed if that is the situation? If God could have just manifested a body on earth for his son, why was a uterus needed in the first place? What's up, heathens? How y'all doing? I'm the Godless engineer, and I critically analyze apologists' claims to give you the best arguments and information so that you can stand up and use your voice. And what you just saw was a clip from today's video. Today's video was collected from interactions with me and a live stream on TikTok. So if you want to take part in these conversations, join in on the live chat, or even, request up yourself to have a conversation with me, please consider hitting those links down below in the description so that you too can participate in these call-in shows. Now, I know that you really want to get into this video today, so I'm going to go ahead and let you do it. So if you want to fuck around and find out how crazy this call is going to get today, then please stay tuned. But we do have Jill coming up. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correct. Maybe Jill can correct me. What's up there, Jill?
Hey, yo, dude.
Hey,
I'm just having a laugh at what are you saying.
Okay, I'm sorry. First off, I got to get your age.
Yeah, I'm 33 years old.
33, and then what are your pronouns?
No, I have adjectives. I skipped school from pronoun.
Okay.
Teaching.
Well, so pronouns, I'll make this easy. Pronouns are generally like he, him, she, her,
I think
they, them.
Those are persons.
No, those are not persons. Those are pronouns.
Either way, my native language is a Latin language, so we differ.
Which Latin language?
It doesn't matter. I'm here on the topic. Have you ever think about teleportation?
Teleportation. I don't see how this applies. Does this connect with my prompts up there?
Of course.
Okay.
I mean the energy of the Son of God.
Okay. Do you mind if we go with she, her pronouns for you?
Teleporting.
Or maybe we should just go with they, them. Can we go with they, them pronouns for you?
No, man. I'm a singular person. I'm a person.
Right.
Not a
you
pronoun.
can use they, them to refer to singular people.
You can be also a person, not a pronoun guy. I don't know.
Yeah, but if somebody later is talking about this segment, or somebody in the comments, if somebody in the comments right now is wanting to talk about you and not reference your name, Jill, every time, they're going to need to be able to say like he, him, she, her, they, them were being dipshits.
Yeah, you can hear by my voice that I'm a man. I'm a guy.
No. I don't make predetermined conclusions about somebody's gender just based on the pitch of their voice. So
why? Are you scared to assume some guts?
No. I'm not scared to assume anything. I'm just trying to show respect to my interlocutor by not assuming anything.
The freedom to commit mistakes.
The freedom to commit mistakes. Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to commit mistakes, and that's also my freedom.
But you still make them.
Why are you trying to restrict my freedom? By telling me that
I'm just observing what
No. Yes, you are, because I'm trying to implement something that I feel is important in a conversation that's showing, at least a basic level of respect to my interlocutor.
Implement nothing because you don't act like a normal person.
I'm not acting like a normal person. How am I not?
Yeah, you speak with people about pronouns, adjectives. Are you a grammar? I don't know. Obsessed guy.
Am I a grammar Yahtzee? No, I don't know. No. I was brought up in the South, and I was brought up to respect people when I'm in a discussion with them. So, like, basic level of respect here. Not that I respect you as a person necessarily, but just a basic level of respect so that we can have a discussion.
We the people from around the world don't have the American mentality.
Okay, I'm going with they them pronouns for this discussion. So, Gilles, can you make the argument, like, which one of the prompts up there do you want to discuss?
It's not about discussion, it's about asking you. Having a dialogue.
Right. Okay, yes, I want to have a dialogue about either three of the prompts up there.
Teleportation.
How does teleportation apply to Mary being raped, sexual slavery, or chattel slavery?
No, it's about Mary was raped by Yahweh.
Oh, okay. So how does teleportation? How does teleportation factor into that?
The son may have been teleported in Mary's belly.
Regardless of how the fetus was put into Mary's uterus, not belly, but uterus. However, hold on, Gilles. No, Gilles.
You don't have a medical.
You don't need you. No, you don't need a medical degree to know that babies that fetuses grow or develop in the uterus. Like, that's just basic medical knowledge. Like, everybody knows that.
But if you want to respect women, you should treat them a bit more, not so into them. If you know what I mean. I mean, respect the surface of things, especially when you're speaking. I don't
understand. I don't understand what you're saying right now. So going back to your teleportation thing, regardless of how the fetus was put into Mary's uterus,
it's not the fetus. It's the Son of God, man. It's not the fetus.
Right. In the story, in the story, it was a normal gestation of a human being, which includes the stage of being a fetus.
You don't know if it was a fetus.
Okay, let me ask you this, Gilles, let me ask you this. If that's the case, if the case is that we don't know in what form the Son of Man, the Son of God came about, right? If we don't know, then why was a uterus needed in the first place?
No, the question is, have you ever thought about being teleported without having intercourse?
No, it doesn't. That has no bearing on what I just asked you, Gilles. That has no bearing on what I asked you, Gilles. That has no bearing on what I asked you. What I asked you was why was a uterus even needed if that is the situation? If God could have just manifested a body on earth for His Son, why was a uterus needed in the first place?
Because it's an amazing thing, man.
That's not an answer to my question. Could you?
Amazing.
Right, but no. I mean, I understand that, but you're not answering my question. That's a dodge.
With that, or you don't like human bodies?
Are you fucking with me right now? Like, is this? Are you a troll? Are you fucking with me?
You're trying to not act like a human being.
No, you're not. You're actively not answering my question. That's what you're not. So why? Can you tell me why a uterus was needed if God could just manifest His body?
Question. We keep a dialogue, yeah.
Well, yeah. I ask a question, you answer. Then you ask me a question, and I answer.
And you also.
I've asked you a question, and I need an answer. Can you please answer?
If I know how to answer, of course. If not, no.
So you don't know the answer to why a uterus was needed for God's Son?
How many veins does a uterus got?
How many veins? I don't understand how that matters.
It's the kind of nonsense you go with the conversation with.
What are you talking about? Like, that's so different than what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, why was a uterus needed in the first place?
About the stuff I asked you about. I asked you about teleportation.
How many hairs were on the head of Jesus? Like, I mean, it doesn't, like, that question doesn't make sense, just like yours doesn't.
Maybe you will find out if you ask him.
No, I'm not going to find out because Jesus never existed.
Ask God for an apology, man.
No, I'm not going to ask God for an apology. No, I'm not going to ask God for an apology. God is a grapist. Your God, Yahweh, is a grapist.
I don't know.
Your God is a grapist.
It's not my God. It's God, man. And
your version of God. That's what I'm. Your version of God.
The science. maker. He's the science maker.
You know, for somebody that talks about us having a discussion, you sure are here to just have your voice heard and just not listen to me.
Yeah,
huh?
I'm just here to pick up on your ear, you know, because you're a bit rude.
I'm a bit rude. I'm a bit rude. This is my fucking live that I'm hosting. You came up here to support, you know, being in opposition of those things. You won't even answer my questions. You talk over me. You continue to talk. You don't listen to what I say. I'm not the one being rude here. You're being fucking rude right now.
You are not hearing me, or
you're not hearing me. You're not answering my questions. I asked you one simple question. You can't even answer it.
Have some respect, because
you have no respect. What the fuck are you talking about?
And we will meet the guy that teleported the sun, maybe. So have some respect.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, think about your ancestors, because they will also see you. So,
no, they won't, because they're dead.
Whoa. Okay, see you, man. Good luck.
What? And he just noped out. Wow. Oh, wow. That was a crazy ass call today, wasn't it? What did you think? And also, on top of what did you think, while you're down there in the comments leaving me your thoughts, make sure you hit up those links that I have to my TikTok pages. I have both my main account and my backup account down there, which is actually the GE Plays account. So if you like gaming content, that would be a good one to follow too. While you're down there following both of my TikTok accounts, why don't you smash that like button and subscribe if you like this kind of content. Don't forget to stand up and use your voice. Bye, heathens.